I'm feeling buried in household chores. Now what? Hi friends, I'm Simply Sherry, and we are continuing our 5-day mini-series where I respond to your comments or questions to my videos or to my community posts. So please subscribe to my channel so you can see those community posts on a regular basis. I try to post there regularly with polls and open-ended questions or quizzes, myths versus facts, and also tips about decluttering and organizing your home. This is a casual video, so sit back and relax. Grab a cup of coffee or tea. I have my water here, and join in the conversation by putting a comment, or if you have a question that I could answer in a future video, please put that too. So here's the poll that I put, and I thought I'd make it a little bit fun. If you could outsource one household task to a superhero, what would it be? Number 1, a laundry folding speedster. Number 2, a dishwashing dynamo. Number 3, a vacuuming vigilante. Number 4, a meal prepping master chef. And number 5, a decluttering diva. So you can see here from the answers that 47% chose a meal prepping master chef, which makes complete sense because we eat probably at least once a day, if not up to 3 times a day, or snacking. And if you have other people in your household, you have to think about those mouths too. And then 30% chose a decluttering diva, which tells me that we have things to declutter and organize. And then we have laundry folding, 7%, dishwashing, 8%, vacuuming, 8%. And that makes sense to me because I'm okay with dishwashing, I'm okay with vacuuming, I'm okay with laundry folding, although I would love someone to come and take care of my laundry. But meal prepping definitely is something that is a skill set, I'd say, or something that I really honed in on when I was raising my kids. And it's just kind of like second nature now, especially now that it's just my husband and me. You know, there's times when I feel like, gosh, did we eat out every day this week? But there, you know, it's when you only have 2 mouths to feed, it becomes a lot easier. And so I should do a whole nother video of how I actually meal prep or a meal plan and actually cook. So that should be for another video. Let's get back to the poll here. Like I said, this is a casual video. Let's just shoot the breeze, right? So this is a comment from Trisha MC8373. Hi, Trisha. Trisha always comments, so hi, Trisha. I once asked my older sister to help me declutter my office because I was drowning in stationery and paper. She trashed almost everything I had. Okay, I'm sorry. I know that's not funny, but I get it because when it's not your stuff, it's a lot easier to trash it. Okay, that's why I'm smiling. I'm not smiling at the pain that you went through. The next day after she left, I pulled out everything she dumped. LMAO. I need a compassionate decluttering diva. Laugh out loud. Okay, so my response was, I like to ask, do you want it mild, medium, or hot? Which salsa do you want? So your sister's decluttering sounded like extra spicy salsa. I like to give it to you medium, but if you need mild, I'll do mild too. I never do hot salsa, okay? As far as helping my clients declutter or organize. I always, I actually come in more of like mild medium to kind of test. And then I can see right away the ones who want it medium, and I can see the ones who want it more mild. They'll just have to pay for more time, right? But I never go in hot because hot, I've found like, I think hot only works for me. When you're doing it for yourself and you're ready to make it happen, then you do that. So anyway, that's just my little tidbit about that. But yes, compassionate, I get it. You know, especially when it's like stationary and you're kind of tied to it and it's pretty and, oh, you wrote so many nice letters with this, or I like this type of paper and this pen. You know, we get sentimental about all kinds of things. And let's see here. Okay, Suzanne Miller, 993. Hi, Suzanne. How are you today? I need a fridge, Frida. I love the name, by the way. Yes. Oh, see, I have the same reaction. This is not like a fake reaction when I comment to you guys. Okay, so that's crying, laughing face. I don't know the name for that. Like, love it. I'll have one of her too. Yes. I just spent 2 hours last night deep cleaning my overdue fridge, but it took me 2 weeks to gear up for the event. Okay, that's a confession. There should be a confessional booth here. Okay. Anyway, yes, sometimes, life gets in the way and things, it's not like you have a party and then things like overfill your fridge in an hour, in one go, in one night. Sometimes they just creep up, right? Like, oh, you ate out this time and you made extra chili and didn't actually freezer prep them. So you have more chili than normal, or you ate out more often, than you normally do. And then now you have those takeout boxes that you didn't actually take out the leftover food and put it into the, regular containers, because those takeout containers, especially if you have the styrofoam ones, they take up a lot of space. So anyway, your fridge can, creep up. And I found that a lot of our fridges are more of the creep up events, right? We have some rhyme or reason. We do have some type of organizing, and I've seen most of our fridges. You know where the eggs go, you know where the milk goes, you know where the vegetables go, right? But sometimes it's the leftovers, and it's when you have parties or potlucks that kind of disrupt your system there. And so, regular, if it's even, once a week where you go through your fridge before grocery shopping. But of course that goes, you got to rewind a little bit and see how your meal planning goes. But anyway, that's all I have to say about the fridge. I don't want to overwhelm you. So those are household chores that you could see, like, let's go back to even The Office. The Office is, for me, paper is my arch nemesis. But paper is, think about this, inch by inch, it's a cinch, yard by yard, it gets very hard. Let me repeat that because it's worth it. Inch by inch, it's a cinch, yard by yard, it gets very hard. So paper, you have to deal with it inch by inch, daily, every other day, weekly. Pay your bills weekly. Go through your mail daily, at least every other day, at least once a week, right? So it's just really about taming that paper clutter. But if you let it pile up, just like anything, it just gets harder. Especially paper is like thin. It's not like you pile a bunch of towels that takes a lot of space, but there's only 5 towels. Well, if you pile up paper this high, the same height as the towels, there's a lot of paper in there. So anyway, what I would do is I would take 1 inch of, let's say, the stationery or paper and go through that. You could decide in one day, you could decide in 1 week. Then you go through another inch the next week. So even if it's like 12 inches, like this much high of paper, you're going to go through that in 12 weeks. That's in 3 months, right? If you just do it once a week, right? So that to this in 3 months, it's just a matter of time, right? But if you don't touch it, it's going to be like that 3 months later. So might as well do 1 inch a week and it's going to get done, right? You're going to be able to tackle that. Another thing, the same thing with the fridge. It's like having a system that I meal plan, I go grocery once a week. Before I meal plan, I look through my fridge, and that's the time you can wipe things down, put things in containers where they need to be, check expired items, throw away your science experiments. All right, let's move on to Lisa Whitney 4788. I love you guys how all of you have numbers after your names. Hi Lisa, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. I vote for a bathroom cleaning beast. Yes. What's interesting is, like, I don't mind cleaning the bathroom, but you know what I really don't like doing is cleaning the toaster oven. I don't like it. I have someone else do it for me. My spouse. But the bathroom I'm okay with. But for some of us, like I like vacuuming, but I don't like ironing. So when I even look at these different choices, right? Let's say the laundry folding, vacuuming, sweeping, dishwashing, putting away the dishes, doing the actual laundry, you know, there are certain tasks that we just are not akin to doing. You like my word, akin? You know, I'm like an ancient person. We just don't lean towards that, right? We don't embrace it, right? Like, and so be aware of that. So it's okay to feel a little bit of resistance or a speed bump, but it has to get done. So in the same way, I would just take things like the bathroom either daily or weekly. So for me, I was trying to do my bathroom daily. You know, the swish around the toilet, the cleaning the sink, and listen, you know, I was like, I felt like I was cleaning. That's all I was doing was cleaning the bathroom. So it didn't work for me, but I tested it out and I was like, it's okay, Sherry, your bathroom doesn't have to be sparkling clean every single day. Let's do it once a week, right? And if I can have that threshold, then it's okay. But if you cannot, then then do what you need to do, right? So I picked a day to do my bathrooms. And so I knew I think Fridays are my bathroom, when my kids were growing up, Fridays were my bathroom days. It's a lot easier now with just the two of us. But, you know, or you could say, let's say you have 2 bathrooms or 3 bathrooms. You could say Mondays are when I do the toilets. Wednesdays are when I do the sink, the vanity, and the mirrors, right? And then Fridays are when I do the floor, and the weekends I do the tub. You could break it down, the tub in the shower. You could break it down that way. But if that makes you feel like you're doing it every day, then just do it once a week, right? Oh, by the way, this was my reply. Love the name. Yes, bathroom cleaning beast, bathroom cleaning Betty. So if you're feeling buried in household chores, number 1, remember that you're not alone. Number 2, think about what are the chores that are harder for you and to tell yourself it's okay that you feel a little resistance. Number 3 is to take those chores and break them up into either daily tasks or weekly tasks. And of course, if you don't live alone, it's time to start delegating certain chores and certain tasks to other people in your household. If you found this video helpful, then sub to my channel for more decluttering and organizing tips. If you want to dive deeper or need more help, then sign up for my weekly newsletter. It's called Tuesday Transformations, where I share more how-tos, tips, tools, and encouragement so that you would have less stress and more peace and create a home you love. The link is in the description box below, and you will receive 6 free printables when you sign up. In the next video, I'll address, I don't have enough time to declutter. Now what?